are watching, please like the live as well as you may comment it. And here comes the first question for you for today's current affairs. It says, what kind of disease is trachoma? Okay, or trachoma or trachoma. There are different types of pronunciation. Is there trachoma or trachoma? That was recently mentioned in Mann Ki Baat program. Okay, it was recently mentioned in Mann Ki Baat program by our Honorable Prime Minister. Okay, what is it? What kind of disease it is? Okay, I'm also monitoring from my mobile. Okay, so here are the options for you. What kind of disease the trachoma that was recently monitored, that was recently mentioned in Mann Ki Baat program? Okay, the options are here for you. You can see, you can just guess it. If you know the answer, you can type it. I wanted to see how many of you are typing the answer. That is fine. And the third option for you is bacterial eye disease or the respiratory disease. There are the four options are the blood eye disease or respiratory disease. So the correct options for you, or the correct option or the answer for you is the bacterial eye disease. Okay, what is it? Now let us try about this. Comes the explanation for you. Recently, the Mann Ki Baat program, the Prime Minister of India announced that India has been declared free of trachoma, bacterial eye disease. Trachoma is caused by the bacterium Chlamydia trachomatis and spread through contact with the eyes, eyelids, and throat sections of infected people. The World Health Organization, moreover, the World Health Organization calls it a neglected tropical disease affecting around 150 million people worldwide. In 2017, India was declared free from infected trachoma with surveillance continuing until 2024 or 2024. So the disease is the swelling, and this disease is called trachoma, which is infections to the eye, and it was declared. India is declared free from this disease in 2017, but also it has been mentioned that India will be under the surveillance continuing till 2024. So this was the first question for you. Now here comes the second question. If you know the answer, I don't know how many of you are watching. Yes, those who are watching, that's good. The question is, where was the annual conference of Zone 2 of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association, CPA, held? Where was the annual conference of Zone 2 of Commonwealth Parliament Association, CPA, held? And the options for you are, here. First is Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. Second, the Dehradun, Uttarakhand, or Indore, Madhya Pradesh, where the this vehicle launched several satellites since 2001 to till till its last till its last one till okay our success rate. GeoSat GW will soon share high resolution data globally, including with the United States National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, that is NOAA. NOAA, it is specially monitoring the National Oceanic Atmosphere. This GeoSat will also jointly monitor and jointly share data globally regarding the weather conditions, the methane and the carbon, as well as the water cycle. So, if you are finding it very much convenient, you can just like and share the channel. Now, let's go to the next question for you. It is on your screen. You can see the next question is: which institution has released the financial stability report for June 2025? It is for India. Okay. Remember, it is for India. Which the report for June 2025? And the options for you are here. Let's go through the options quickly. It says Niti Aayog, then Reserve Bank of India, that is RBI, and then agriculture. We find it difficult to learn this name. Navrat, NABRAD, Navrat. The full form of Navrat is National Bank of Agriculture, and then the final Securities and Exchange Board of India, that is shortly it is known as SEBI. Investment, especially SEBI is handling this and controlling the investment and all this. Okay, so the option for you are here, and the correct answer is Reserve Bank of India, RBI. Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India recently released the Financial Stability Report for June 2025 for India. Let us see the options first so that you can understand. And often my system is just delaying the display. I did not find anyone is watching, but still I am just going. Recently, the Reserve Bank of India (RBI) released the Financial Stability Report for June 2025. The Financial Stability Report is a twice yearly report. It is always declared, or it is always prepared and releases 2 times in a year. Okay, twice in a year. Okay, and by Reserve Bank of India, and it shows the joint assessment of the Subcommittee of Financial Stability and Development Council on risks to financial stability and to strengthen and the strength of the Indian financial system. It talks about what are the risks is there, what is the strength of the Indian economic drive, global growth due to the solid economic fundamentals and wise policies. Risks include geopolitical and weather-related uncertainties. 3 things you will have to understand here. It says this report also includes and shares the ideas and thoughts and why the economical boost is there in India. That is because it says the report highlights that India continues to drive global growth due to solid economic fundamentals and wise policies. These are the 2 basic things why the economy is still stable in India. And often it is covering the risks, including the geopolitical tensions. And geopolitical tensions, it is often we face the war and the tensions in the borders and with the different countries as well as within the country also. So it can hamper the growth. And secondly, the trade disruptions. Okay, trade disruptions, you can say the business chaos that is often happening in different companies and in different parts of India due to different mishandlings in the companies and all. And finally, it is the weather-related uncertainties. If any drought is there, is an uncertain flood takes place. So all this, if it happens, then only the economical growth may hamper. Okay, so I wish you are getting me clear. Next questions, let me go quickly. And it is here. This is the 5th questions for you here. The 5th question, it says, India Energy Tech is an initiative, and the options for you are, it says Ministry of New and Renewable Energy of Science and Technology. Which ministry has energy stake? The correct answer is the correct options for it is the Ministry of Power. You must there were task force to develop the India Energy Stake, a new digital platform sector. The Indian Energy managing and innovative across the electricity sector. It will give unique identification numbers for consumers, assets, and transition. Three things will happen when this tech is implemented or launched. What is that? It will give you a secure standard and open system for managing and innovating across the electricity sector. It will give you unique identification number for consumers, assets, and transactions. It will allow application. This is an by the Ministry of Power. It is a wrong editing is there. Now let's move quickly to the next question. Question number 6. It says, which country is the host of Asian Youth Table Tennis Championship 2025? Very recently it has been held, and the options for you are. Let me repeat the question again for you. Which country is the host of Asian Youth Table Tennis Championship 2025? And the options are for you: China, India, and then China. Which country was the host for this Asian Youth Table Tennis 2025? And the correct answer is Uzbekistan. Correct answer is Uzbekistan. Let us see. Recently India's Divyanshi Bhaumik won gold in the under 15 girls singles at 29th Asian Youth Table Tennis Championship 2025. She defeated China's Zhu Hui 4-2 in the final match. The championship was held in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Tashkent is a very famous city. We know, you remember, our former Prime Minister has been during this meeting, he died, or he was murdered, or he died there. Okay, in Tashkent. So Tashkent has a great history. Okay, you must go and refer to the history of Tashkent in terms of connecting to India. Okay, so in Tashkent, Uzbekistan, from Tashkent, Uzbekistan, and it was held from June 26 to July 2. June 26th, June to July 2nd, July 2025. Okay, and India finished the tournament with 1 gold, 1 silver, and 2 bronze medals. Again, another question can be there: how many medals India bagged from this Asian Youth who won gold in table tennis championship? And that is Divyanshi Bhaumik. So many questions can be created from one questions, and if you know the main factors or the major incidents, then you can answer at any time if the questions are asked in a different manner. Okay, so let us move to the next question quickly, as I see my system is disturbing a little bit. The 7th questions: what is the rank of India in terms of the total number of satellites in orbit? It simply means, what is the rank of India? What is the rank of in terms of sending or having the satellites in the orbit? Okay, what is the rank of India? Let us see the options. What are the options? The options are 6th or 7th. What is India's rank in terms of the total number of satellites in orbit? It simply means how many satellites are there in the orbit sent by India, and what 7th rank. A little bit about it. Let's try to understand it. Okay, recently orbiting now reported about 12,952 satellites are orbiting Earth. How many satellites are orbiting recently the Earth? There are 12,952 satellites are orbiting the Earth recently, and now with 145 launched in 2025. This year, there are 145 satellites are launched in the orbit. That is GEO. Okay. Orbit, that is GEO. Again, another questions can come. What is GEO? The full form of GEO, that is geostationary orbit, and then medium Earth orbit, MEO, medium Earth orbit, and low Earth orbit, LEO. There are three phases are there in the orbit. First is geostationary orbit, then MEO, GEO, MEO, and LEO. These are the three phases in the orbit, where 12,952 satellites are orbiting the Earth. Out of which the United States ranked first with 8,500. How many satellites? It is 8,530 satellites sent by USA alone, and that gives it the rank 1. And then Russia ranked second with 1,559 satellites. US ranked 7th with 136 satellites, including 22 in LEO. What is the full form of LEO? Low Earth orbit. India has 22. That is geostationary orbit. Geostationary orbit, and one is in Aditya L1, 2 and 1. India plans to add 100 in 3 years from navigation, communication, observation. So India ranks 7 in terms of number of satellites in the orbit. Okay. Now let's go to the next question. The question is here. It is: which city has launched India's digital house address project? It's a very interesting project. You can find of a particular house, and it says which city has launched India's first digital address project, and the options are for you here. And the options: Noida and Lucknow. These are the 4 cities. Out of these 4 cities, city have launched this first in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, Indore is in Madhya Pradesh. Now let us say. Yeah, it says recently Indore Municipal Corporation IMC in Madhya Pradesh launched India's first digital house address project. It was started on a pilot basis from ward number 82 in Sudama Nagar area. Okay, special digital plates with unique QR code, that is quick response. QR, the full form is quick response. Okay, with QR code are installed outside every houses. The project is linked to the digital postal indexing number. That is the full form of DGPIN. Okay, that is the full form of DGPIN is digital postal index number. Government scanning the QR code shows the house. Find out this house through GPS system. So that is what it has been launched in Indore, Madhya Pradesh for the first time, and it is the first city to launch the India's first digital house address project. Now let's move to the next question quickly. I don't know how many of you are watching. If you are watching, that's very good, and please share. If you are watching, please comment and like. And if you are new to the channel, you can just subscribe the channel. Next question is on your screen. It says, where was the first national conference of urban local bodies held? Where was the first national conference of urban local bodies held? Let me take you through the options. The options are Dehradun, Uttarakhand, Jaipur, Rajasthan, Gurgaon, Haryana. Are you here? It is Gurugram, Haryana. Okay. It is the answer is Gurugram, Haryana. We go quickly. Recently, the Lok Sabha Speaker Shri Om Birla Again, you will have to remember who is the Lok Sabha Speaker presently. It is Sri Om Birla. Inaugurated the first national conference of urban local bodies chairpersons at International Center for Automotive Technology, Manesar, Gurugram, Haryana on 3rd July 2025. Okay, when it was launched or inaugurated on 3rd July 2020, not launched. When was it inaugurated? Okay, the theme is role of urban local bodies in it aims to showcase urban local bodies as object of Vikshit Bharat 2047. It's the major aim for it. It is to showcase urban locals of growth heaven. It focuses on women empowerment, good municipal governance, as well as the best practices. Okay, so you need to understand it is basically for the municipalities, the local urban bodies to strengthen them. And with the aim of Vikshit Bharat 2047, what are the developmental work can be carried on in a city or in a municipality? So it has been held, or the conference has been inaugurated by the Honorable Lok Sabha Speaker Sri Om Birla. Okay, on 3rd July 2025. Let us go to the next question quickly. The question number 10, and this will be the last question for you all for today's session. Okay, that is Bandhan Vikas Kendra was recently set up by the Andaman and Nicobar Island administration for which tribe? For which tribe? Bandhan for which tribe? Okay, the question is for which tribe this Bandhan Vikas Kendra was recently set up? Let us see the options. Sopmen tribe. These are different tribes that are inhabiting Andaman and Nicobar groups of islands, and then Jarwa tribes. This is and finally the Anje tribe. For which tribe the Bandhan Vikas Kendra was recently or Andaman administration? And the answer for you is that is it is not Gurugram. This is again there typing error has been taken. Correct the answer, it is Anje tribe. And let's see what exactly it is. It says I am also having a throat problem. Okay, it says recently the Andaman and Nicobar Island administration set up a Bandhan Vikas Kendra for the Anje tribe at Dugong Creek. Okay, you have to pronounce it properly. That is Dugong Creek under the Pradhan Mantri Janjati Adivasi Nyay Mahabhiyan. Okay, what under which program it was launched? It is launched under Pradhan Mantri Janjati Adivasi Nyay Mahabhiyan. Okay, this aims to make the Anjes or the Anje tribes self-sustainable through coconut-based product, and we see this Andaman Nicobar Island and all. It has a huge. It has developed. With the huge coconut trees that help and support and develop their economy to make the Anjes the most primitive tribes in India from the Negrito racial stock. Okay, they are from the Negrito racial, semi-nomadic and fully dependent on the natural food sources. Okay, so this tribe southernmost islands of the Andaman Nicobar Island, and they are still spending a nomadic culture. A nomadic culture, in a sense, are moving from place to place in search of food. So there are so many things we can say under which program this Bandhan Vikas Kendra for the Anje tribes has been launched or has been initiated. Program it has been launched by the Andaman and Nicobar administration. Now I will just exit this screen and come back to talk to you, whoever is online. Okay, and yes. Let me stop sharing the screen. Yes, if anyone is present here now, we can talk. And if you find this live was beneficial for you, you can just like and subscribe the channel. And 40 minutes, I promise to carry on only 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but it has taken place since it is an explanatory session. It took a lot of time to explain everything, and that's good. Many people have been there, I wish. And if you find it valuable, you can just subscribe the channel and you can just share it. So thank you so much for being here, learning new things, and daily I'll be back at 10 o'clock. I wish you all to be present here, and you can just comment and like and share. And there is a link of Questbug blog that contains several recent blogs on recent search and recent issues that is going on, and that trending topic. Based on the trending topics like the most trending search on Google globally, or the most trending topics or the issues that is going on. Based on it, several articles are been written and published there in Questbug's blog sites. So you can just, the link is given in this video in the description. You can just go and watch it, or you can refer at any time. And mostly it is completely free for you all. Every time I'm present here, I'm going to build up it completely free for you all the time. Meanwhile, you can also mention any questions or any topic that you wanted to be explained, and especially on GS, okay, especially on GS or on history, or in yes, on GK especially. So thank you so much for being with me, learning or getting to know each other, or knowing so many things. 10 questions we have learned, and I wish next time we will be going faster for 20 questions, and slowly I'll move up and gear up for 50 questions. So 10 questions daily, it will give 300 questions in a month. And I promise to continue daily at 10 o'clock. See you again. Have a good night. everyone. Good evening. Just we'll continue to learn as yesterday. I promised that I'll be back at 8:30, but I'm late today. So we'll have 5 more questions today to learn. And if you are before we get into it, before it starts, I would like to request you that if you are new to my channel, just like and subscribe the channel and leave a comment on any of the so that I can connect back to you. And most welcome everyone. Those who are learning, these questions are relevant for different competitive exams as we'll be learning. So daily we'll be learning at least 10 questions, but today, since I'm late, I'll be taking up only 5 questions. Okay, so stay tuned and keep watching. It's a short live for 15 minutes, hardly for 15 minutes. If you are getting me, please be connected. And please try to reply. Okay, once if you are really learning it, you can just reply me. Okay, so without delaying, I will be taking you to the PPT presentation, and let me share my screen so that we can quickly go through all these questions. 5 questions that I have prepared today. Those who are watching, from where you are watching, you may just type and say hi, hello. But then let us go through the question answer session first, and then I'll be back and I'll talk to you if you have any queries and all. So let me take you through the screen sharing. I'm just sharing my screen. The entire screen will be shared. Is my voice getting clear to you all? Let me check. Is my voice clear to you all? Is my voice getting clear to you all? Yes, right. Is my voice clear to you all? Is my voice? Yeah. So those who are watching, like the live, and also if you wish, you can share it if possible. So let me take you to the screen quickly, and yeah, we'll just go slide by slide. Let us start. Let me see whether if I am audible to you all. You can just comment, and from where you are watching, you can just leave a comment there. So as today we'll go for the first question. What it says: what does N stands for the proposed NGLV launched vehicle system of ISRO, which may replace present operational launch system of PSLV? Okay. It simply means what does the N stands for this NGLV, and let us see the answers. Look at this. This is especially for the launch vehicle, and the options are here. Look at here. It is N stands for new, N stands for next, and N stands for novel, or N stands for note. So what is the answer? If you know the answer, you can type it. If you know the answer, you can just type it, or else is my voice clear to you all? Is there any distractive noise and all? If it is there, you can just comment so that I can see. But then, what does it stands for? What does N stands for? The N stands for, let us see the answer. It says the correct answer is P, next. And now let us see a little bit explanation about it. It says, see, the NLV, next gen launched vehicle, is going to replace the current PSLV, that is Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. So 2 words you should learn from here. One is NGLV, that is next gen launch vehicle, and the other one is PSLV. PSLV stands for Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle.
যেন অপেক্ষায় আছে কারো আশার। শান্তিদেব ছেলে অর্ণব বহু বছর আগে শহর যাত্রা করতে যাওয়ার সময় বলেছিল
geostationary transfer orbit, that is GTO, as well as 20,000 kilogram to low Earth orbit, that is LEO. Four word you can learn from here: NGLB,
इधर यूट्यूब खोलो तो मेरा चैनल देखो
EO,
तो
and LEO. It will have
मेरा चैनल देखो तो
semi-cryogenic
क्या दिख रहा है
booster stage to make it cost efficient,
बंगाल में
which will be quite low in price or expenditure. Okay. Now let us go to the next question quickly. It says, who is the author of the book titled "The Most Incredible World Cup Stories and Anecdote from Football World Cup from Uruguay in 1932 to present day"?
अरे यार
Again,
देख
let me
नहीं
repeat the questions. As you can see
एक
on your
चीज
screen, it says,
मैं
who is the author of the book titled "The Most Incredible World Cup Stories Anecdotes from Football World Cup" from Uruguay in 1932 till present? And the options for you are here. Look at this. This is a book. It has been worldwide. It is spreaded, and wonderful stories are there, and thrilling stories and journeys about the Uruguay football World Cup. It is different stories are there. If you wanted to read, you can go and find out this book and read it out. It's an incredible World Cup stories. Okay, and the options are that is Luciano Renick. Okay, Luciano Renick, or that is not Luciano. Actually, the pronunciation is quite different sometimes. It is Luciano Renick. Okay, Robert Lewandowski, and then Diego Maradona, as well as Cristiano Ronaldo. These are the four options that is there. I will also tell you the correct answer, but if you know the correct answer, you can just write it down, or you can just say the correct answer is Luciano Renick. Okay, the correct option is Luciano Renick. And let's see what it says in the explanation. It says the most incredible World Cup stories, anecdote from Football World Cup from Uruguay in 1930 to the present day is a book written by Luciano Renick from Argentina and is published by Niobe Books. Okay, Niobe Books. The book covers funny, fascinating, and controversial anecdotes from football world. Greatest
इधर नहीं आ रहा है
spectacles. The
ब्लैक
22nd editions of FIFA World Cup 2022 was hosted by Qatar. Okay, this year. It is in present day. At that time it was written. So do not go for the grammatical sense, but let us take this question in the present day. Okay, it's a wonderful questions. Next, it says under the Bharat Krishi satellite program, a minimum of how many satellites will be required to cover the entire agricultural area of India. Wonderful. The question it says under the Bharat Krishi satellite program, a minimum of how many satellites will be required to cover the entire agricultural area of India? And the look at this, the satellites, the Krishi satellites or the agricultural satellites that would cover, that would monitor the agricultural field of India. Okay, so that the farmers are alerted if any problem is arising or how much fertilizers to be used and everything to control. So let us see how many satellites can cover the entire agricultural land in India. Okay, the options are 2, 3, 4, or 5. What do you think? What would be, how many satellites will be required? Okay, if you know the answer, I am just also watching from my mobile. If you know the answer, you can just write down those who are online and watching. Or else, let me give you the answer. It says the correct answer is 2 satellites is required to cover the entire agricultural field in India. Let us see what it says about it. Bharat Krishi Satellite Program is ISRO's dedicated program in agricultural sector. It will span agricultural-related activities, pesticides, irrigation, crop data, drought statistics, etc. A minimum of 2 satellites will be required to cover the entire agricultural area.
वो इसलिए मुझे सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है
Okay.
नहीं यार कनेक्टेड कहाँ से
You are getting
ये
right now. Let
ऑफ
us
किया
move
है
to
तो
question
कहाँ से
number 4.
कनेक्टेड रहेगा
As I said that it will be a
हमने
short
ब्लूटूथ ऑन किए हैं
live for
कनेक्टेड
15 to
नहीं है
20
इसमें
minutes. I
आवाज
wish
आ रही
I'll
है
be able to finish it on time.
हाँ
So the
इसीलिए
next
आ रही
question
है
it says, it is on your screen. As per Living Planet report
निकाले
published by World Wildlife Fund, World Wildlife Fund, by what
चलो यार
percentage
तुमसे
the
क्या
monitored
लिख डाउन
wildlife
बना लेंगे
population has planned in last 50 years? Again, let me read the questions again to you. As per the Living Planet report published by World Wildlife Fund, by what percent the monitored wildlife population has planned in last 50 years? Okay, it says 34%, 46%, 69%, or 72%. The answer is for 69%. I am also giving you the answers together so that you can know it very clearly or on the spot. Even if you are taking notes, you can take note also. Okay, and let us see the explanations. The Living Planet report published by WWF. What is the full form of WWF? World Wildlife Fund. Okay, World Wildlife Fund. Okay, stated that the monitored wildlife population, including mammals, amphibians, fish, reptiles, all together, has seen a drop of 69% in last 5 decades between 1970 to 2018. Okay. The cause of such decline can be attributed to drastic and devastating climatic change, population, land and habitat degradation, diseases, invasive species, and it simply says, it simply tries to explain that why the wildlife population is decreasing day by day. And you all are aware about this Project Tiger, Project Rhino that Indian government has started, that Indian government has launched in order to save and protect the tiger and rhino as they are getting extinct day by day. And it is also going to be a great disaster for the environmental ecology. Okay, so keep in mind that in last 5 decades in a sense around 50 years, last 50 years, it has been noticed that nearly 69% of the wildlife has been getting decreased or it has been decreasing day by day. Okay, so let us go to the next question quickly. Which city was host to the General Assembly of International Criminal Police Organization, that is called Interpol? Okay. Again, let me repeat the questions. Which city was host to the General Assembly of International Criminal Police Organization, that is Interpol? The full form of Interpol is International Criminal Police Organizations. Let us see and look at the emblem. It was the Interpol, and the 90th General Assembly was held in India in 2022, New Delhi in India. Okay, so let us see about the options, and the options are here: Paris, Rome, Delhi, or Singapore. And the correct option is Delhi. It has been launched. It has been hosted by Delhi in 2022 in India. Now let us see a little bit explanations of it. It says International Criminal Police Organization, that is Interpol, is an international organization headquartered at was established in the year of 1923. This is the second time for India since 1997 to host such conference. The General Assembly of Interpol is headed by the President, who holds the office for 4 years. Current being Ahmed Nasir, AI Rishi of EIE. UAE. Okay, I'm also speaking something wrong. So you want to look at here. It says the Interpol was established in 1923. Okay, in which year the Interpol was established? It was in 1993. Now let us move to the next question. But before that, let me again ask you all the new word from these questions. It is the Interpol. The full form of Interpol. It can be who is the head of it of this organization. The question may arise or may come. The full form of Interpol, it is the International Criminal Police Organization, police organization. Okay, and then go to the next. Yes, that's all for the day. And I will stop sharing my screen and go back to the live. Yes, Somebody was watching and they have liked it. I don't know who else have been watching. Those who have watched it, thank you so much. If you find it beneficial, you can just like the channel, and you can just subscribe the channel for more updates. And daily at 8:30, I'll be available to take at least 10 questions. Today it is now just I have begun. And in the first stage, we'll be taking 5 questions live, and then 10 questions slowly will move on. And as so many competitive exams are coming, you may also write what are the questions, the hot questions that are going to come, that can be beneficial for each one of us, those who are watching me and those who are studying, still preparing for different exam, UPSC and all. This is going to be very much helpful for you all, and it will be completely in English. I won't be taking up any other languages. I hope I may take it in Hindi in the later days, as I try to grow up and learn the Hindi languages. So I wish if you have found it worthy or learnable, if you found it worthy, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon so that you can get the notification as much as faster as I start. Okay. So thank you so much. That's all for the day. Have a good evening. Since it is in the evening, I'm having the live. So let me say that's all for the day. Have a good evening. Thank you. Bye bye. Hey everyone, good evening. Just came back for a short live, as I promised. Keep on commenting, and then let us see. Here comes the first question for you all. The Machilipatnam city that was recently seen in the news is located in which state? The first question for you all. Machilipatnam city that was recently seen in news is located in which city? मछलीपट्टनम जो शहर है वो जो अभी रिसेंटली न्यूज पे था वो किस स्टेट में लोकेटेड है? ओके, एंड द ऑप्शंस फॉर यू आर as follows, like Karnataka, Kerala, and Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. These are the four options. These are the four states. In which state? And now let us see. Let us see the answers. Correct answer is Kerala. Let us see a little bit about it. And it says that Machilipatnam is seeing a revival as nearly 48% work on the new greenfield port Manjingpuri, okay, is completed. रिसेंटली जो है मैनिंगपुरी में जो न्यू ग्रीनफील्ड पोर्ट जो नया तरीके से डेवलप किया जा रहा है, और अगर डिटेल में अगर देखा जाए तो मछलीपट्टनम जो शहर है हिस्ट्रिकली बहुत फेमस हुआ करते थे उस जमाने में, स्पेशली फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट सेंचुरी BC फॉर स्पेशली फॉर ट्रेडिंग पोर्ट, राइट. We'll move on to the next questions. I will go a little faster so that today is as we are going for first time, we'll have only 5 questions today, and tomorrow on we'll be coming back for the same at 8:30 sharp, 8:30 p.m. sharp. So if you are finding it suitable, if you are finding it learnable, you can just join at 8:30 live, and you can. If you are new to the channel, you can just subscribe the channel, and you can press the bell icon so that you can get the notification of this video or the live. Even this broadcast will be shared as video later on, so that you can go and for your information. So now let us go to the next questions. The next question is, which institute has launched YD1, India's lightest active wheelchair? Okay, which institute has launched YD1? YD specially stands for YET. Okay, it's a lightweight wheelchair for all kinds of physics. Everybody can use it. So let us see which institute have started it. The first one is, it says IIT Madras. These are the options for you. Okay, if you are watching, you can keep the IIT Madras, then IIT Delhi, IIT Kanpur, and IIT Bombay. Okay, so IIT Bombay, these are the options. Now let us look into these answers. Let us look into the answer, correct answer. What is the correct answer? It is IIT Madras. IIT Madras recently have launched YD1 wheelchair, which is the lightest and active wheel and India's indigenous invention. Look at here. Let us see. It says Indian Institute of Technology IIT Madras recently launched YD1, India's lightest active wheelchair. It is the first indigenously developed precision-built monotube rigid frame wheelchair in India. It is developed by TTK Center for Rehabilitation
হ্যালো
Research and
এভরিওয়ান,
Device
গুড ইভিনিং। চলে এলাম লাইভে।
Device
আর
Development
কে কে আছো
R2D
তোমরা?
at
সবাই এসে
IIT
লাইভটাকে
Madras
লাইক করে
and
দিও।
Sai Mobility Startup. It aims to offer affordable high-performance mobility and reduce dependence on costly imports. Okay, this was the second question. Which institute has launched YD1, India's lightest and active wheelchair? Okay, so now let us go to the next question. The next question, it says, rare electric bluebird grandula was recently spotted in which state? Now let us see the options for you all. That's Sikkim, Assam, Himachal Pradesh, and Odisha. These are the options for you. And now let us see the correct answer. It says Himachal Pradesh. Let us know a little bit more about it. It says, look at this. A rare electric bluebird grandula called grandula was recently spotted in Sinj Valley, okay, Himachal Pradesh. Grandula belongs to the thrush family called Tardide, okay. It is the only species in the genus Grandula. It is an arboreal insectivorous, meaning it lives in trees and eats insects. It is found in India, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Tibet, and China. It lives in alpine and subalpine regions at 3,000 to 5,000 meters altitude.
হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান,
Okay.
গুড ইভিনিং।
And in the next, let us move to the next question. It says, the Pavna River that was recently seen in news is located in which state? The Pavna River or Pavan River, we say in Hindi. The Pavan River or Pavna River is, which was recently highlighted in the news, is located in which state? So if you know the answer, you can type it, or if you do not know the answer, let me give you the options. Okay, the options are Kerala, Karnataka, Gujarat, and Maharashtra. These are the options for you. If you know the answer, you can just share it, or let me also give you the answer quickly. The correct answer is Maharashtra. Okay, the correct answer is Maharashtra. Move to the next question quickly. The Javelin anti-tank guided missile is developed by which country? The Javelin anti-tank missile is guided by which country? The Javelin anti-tank guided missile is developed by which country? And the option for you is Russia, USA, France. That is a spelling error. It is France is written, N is omitted from here. So you should correct the spelling. That is France. Okay, France, and then India. The answer is USA. And let's see. India recently sent a letter to request to the United States to co-produce Javelin anti-tank guided missiles. What is it? ATGMS. Okay, within the country. And Javelin is a man-made, portable, American-made anti-tank guided missile. It is jointly developed by U.S. defense companies Raytheon and Lockheed Martin. Okay, Raytheon and Lockheed Martin जो company है मिलके बनाए हैं. And it is also says that it is designed to destroy heavily armed vehicles like main battle tanks and lighter military targets. It can also hit bunkers, fortifications, and even helicopters. So this is the quality of this Javelin anti-tank guided missile, which is developed jointly by the US and India. Okay, let us move to the next question. Yeah, so these are the 5 questions which we have learned today, and that's all for today's in today's live. I will just stop sharing, or I'll just stop this PPT's presentation. If you are finding it valuable, you can just like the live and share it, as well as you can just come back and join again in tomorrow's live session at 8:30 p.m. Okay, so thank you. Have a good night, everyone. Hey everyone, good evening. Just came back for a short live as I promised yesterday that I will be having a GK or learning something daily on daily basis. So let's begin today, and today I will be also sharing my screen to bring up some of the to bring up some of the lessons for the day, and we'll go for 5 GK questions shortly, and then we'll end up the live. So if you are present there, you can just join the live, listen, join the live learnings, and as well as you can also comment, you can share. If you are new to the channel, you can just like it, and yes, you can just double tap the screen and you can like it. While going through the PPTs, one after one, the current affairs that today for today will be just learning 5 questions as of now. 5 questions आज हम learn करेंगे. तो अगर आप लाइव को देख रहे हैं और अगर आप या अगर आपको पसंद आए वीडियोस और लाइव तो आप जरूर लाइक करें. Quickly just will go. So I'll just share my screen. Let's start the. You can also chat if you have questions, and if you liked it, from tomorrow onward we'll continue at 8:30 p.m. Okay, sharp 8:30 p.m. Whether you if you are available, you can just come and try. So let us see. Let me share the screen first, and those who are joining from there in Facebook, you can also just like it and share it. Please, Sampriti Bag is watching. Thank you so much. You can just share the live if you are watching. So जो कोई भी जुड़ रहा है कृपया आप लाइव को लाइक करें, double tap the screen and you can share it, or if you like it you can share it. So let me share the screen first, and we will go for 5 questions. For 5 questions I will just share the entire window. Entire screen or window, yes. No, entire screen I'll share. Somebody have joined from where you have joined, just like the live, and you can have spending time with me. So I'm just sharing my screen, and we'll be quickly taking up the questions. Hardly for 10 minutes. Yes, good evening. I'm just having a YouTube live from here as well as the Facebook live. So if you are listening, yes, Kubalo Achi, thank you so much. So first questions, screen, yes, it is getting shared. And if you are watching, if you are getting any voice distractions or some other noise, you can just tell me so that I can rectify. So let's start. And as I have started, you can see the screen here with you all, and I will just go from the let us start. So the daily current affairs that we will be going today, we will be learning about five current affair questions, and it is only for today's July 7, 2025. Okay, if you can hear me, if it is audible, you can just keep on commenting, and then let us see. Here comes the first question for you all. The Machilipatnam city that was recently seen in the news is located in which state? The first question for you all. Machilipatnam city that was recently seen in news is located in which city? मछलीपट्टनम जो शहर है वो जो अभी रिसेंटली न्यूज पे था वो किस स्टेट में लोकेटेड है? ओके, एंड ऑप्शंस फॉर यू आर as follows, like Karnataka, Kerala, and Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. These are the 4 options. These are the 4 states. In which state? And now let us see. The answers. Correct answer is Kerala or Andhra Pradesh. Yes. Good night, Bishikun Thakabarona. Thank you so much. We are having a lessons here. Okay. So current answer is Kerala. Okay, let us see a little bit about it. And it says that Machilipatnam is saying a revival as nearly 48% work on the new greenfield port, Mandingpuri, okay, is completed. Recently जो है मंदिंगपुरी में जो न्यू ग्रीनफील्ड पोर्ट जो नया तरीके से डेवलप किया जा रहा है, और अगर डिटेल में अगर देखा जाए तो मछलीपट्टनम जो शहर है हिस्ट्रिकली बहुत फेमस हुआ करते थे उस जमाने में, स्पेशली फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट सेंचुरी वी सी फॉर स्पेशली फॉर trading port, right? We'll move on to the next questions. I will go a little faster so that today is as we are going for first time, we'll have only 5 questions today, and tomorrow on we'll be coming back for the same at 8:30 sharp. 8:30 p.m. sharp. So if you are finding it suitable, if you are finding it learnable, you can just join at 8:30 live, and you can, if you are new to the channel, you can just subscribe the channel, and you can press the bell icon so that you can get the first notification of this video or the live. Even also, yes, good night. Even also, video this broadcast will be shared as video later on, so that you can go and reuse it for your information. So now let us go to the next questions. The next question is, which institute has launched YD1, India's lightest active wheelchair? Okay, which institute has launched YD1? YD especially stands for YET. Okay, it's a lightweight wheelchair for all kinds of physics. Everybody can use it. So let us see which institute have started it. The first one is, it says IIT Madras. These are the options for you. Okay, if you are watching, you can keep it the IIT Madras, then IIT Delhi, IIT Kanpur, and IIT Bombay. Okay, so IIT Bombay, these are the options. Now let us look into these answers. Let us look into the correct answer. What is the correct answer? It is IIT Madras. IIT Madras recently have launched a YD1 wheelchair, which is the lightest and active wheel, and India's indigenous invention. Look at here. Let us see. It says, Indian Institute of Technology IIT Madras recently launched YD1, India's lightest active wheelchair. It is the first indigenously developed precision-built monotube rigid frame wheelchair in India. It is developed by TTK Center for Rehabilitation Research and Device Development R2D2 at IIT Madras and Tribe Mobility startup. It aims to offer affordable high-performance mobility and reduce dependence on costly goods. Okay, this was the second question. Which institute has launched YD1, India's lightest and active wheelchair? Okay, so now let us go to the next question. I'll be going a little faster, and if you find it, you can just comment it. And once I finish this 5 questions, I will be coming back and talking to you people, those who are online. You can just like the live. Now, the next question, it says, rare electric bird called Grandla, okay, was recently spotted in which state? Rare electric bluebird Grandla was recently spotted in which state? Now let us see the options for you all. That's Sikkim, Assam, Himachal Pradesh, and Odisha. These are the options for you. And now let us see the correct answer. It says Himachal Pradesh. Let us know a little bit more about it. It says, look at this. A rare electric bluebird Grandla called Grandla was recently spotted in Sinj Valley, okay, Himachal Pradesh. Grandla belongs to the thrush family called Tardide, okay. It is the only species in the genus Grandla. It is an arboreal insectivorous, meaning it lives in trees and eats insects. It is found in India, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Tibet, and China. It lives in alpine and subalpine regions at 3,000 to 5,000 meters altitude. Okay. And in the next, let us move to the next question. It says, the Pavna River that was recently seen in news is located in which state? The Pavna River or Pavan River, we say in Hindi. The Pavan River or Pavna River is, which was recently highlighted in the news, is located in which state? So if you know the answer, you can type it, or if you do not know the answer, let me give you the options. Okay, the options are Kerala, Karnataka, Gujarat, and Maharashtra. These are the options for you. If you know the answer, you can just share it, or let me also give you the answer quickly. The correct answer is Maharashtra. Okay, the correct answer is Maharashtra. Let us know a little bit more about this Pavna River, and it is recently citizens included located youth gathered in. Okay, okay, the details has come in a different way. We'll move to the next question quickly. The Javelin anti-tank guided missile is developed by which country? The Javelin anti-tank missile is guided by which country? The Javelin anti-tank guided missile is developed by which country? And the option for you is Russia, USA, France. That is a spelling error. It is fresh is written. N is omitted from here. So you should correct the spelling. That is France. Okay, France, and then India. If you know the answer, let me see. If you know the answer, let me see. Quickly, let me go to. Okay, I'll be back again. Now let me give you the answer quickly. The answer is USA. And let's see. India recently sent a letter to request to the United States to co-produce Javelin anti-tank guided missiles. What is it? ATGMS. Okay, within the country. And Javelin is a man-made, portable, American-made anti-tank guided missile. It is jointly developed by U.S. defense companies Rhythm and Lockheed Martin. Okay, Rhythm and Lockheed Martin जो company है मिलके बनाए हैं, and it is also says that it is designed to destroy heavily armed vehicles like main battle tanks and lighter military targets. It can also hit bunkers, fortifications, and even helicopters. So this is the quality of this Javelin anti-tank guided missile, which is developed jointly by the US and India. Okay, let us move to the next question. Those who are watching from Facebook, you can just yeah. So these are the 5 questions which we have learned today, and that's all for today's in today's live. I will just stop sharing, or I'll just stop this PPT's presentation. If you are finding it, yeah, let me stop it. If you are finding it, if you are find it valuable, you can just like the live and share it, as well as you can just come back and join again in tomorrow's live session at 8:30 p.m. Okay, so thank you. Have a good night, everyone. while maybe hardly 15 to 20 minutes, we'll be discussing today on the basic mistakes that we normally do while we write. Especially today, I'll be taking the common mistakes in writing numerics. न्यूमेरिक्स और नंबर जो कॉमन मिस्टेक्स जो हम लोग करते हैं, खास करके चाहे वो बच्चे थे चाहे इवन कुछ टीचर्स भी करते रहते. So I'll be taking it for the common mistakes that are done by people while writing the numerics, and we'll be little bit discussing about the history of inventions of writing. नंबर की जो आविष्कार है उसके बारे में भी थोड़ा बहुत बातचीत करेंगे कि वो कौन कौन सा मिस्टेक्स, नॉर्मल मिस्टेक्स जो हम लोग हर समय लगातार करते रहते हैं और कहीं ना कहीं डिफिकल्टीज पैदा करते हैं, और ये हम लोग क्या होता है कि हैबिचुएट हो जाते हैं, कभी कभी हम लोग पूरे हैबिचुअल हो जाते हैं और जिसको सुधारना बाद में डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है. तो अर्ली लर्निंग्स मोड में जब अर्ली लर्निंग्स में होते हैं तो उस समय में अगर इस चीज़ों को ध्यान दिया जाए तो कहीं ना कहीं हमारे जो हैंड राइटिंग स्टाइल्स वो बहुत बदल सकता है. So let us see common mistakes in writing the numerics or the number system. Actually, the number system that 0 to 9 that we practice always in writing is known as Indo-Arabic. Indo-Arabic number systems. Okay. Let us discuss a little bit about the history of this numeric system. Actually, it started, अगर देखा जाए तो इसकी शुरुआत जो होता है, it is developed in India. Basically, this Indo-Arabic numerics is developed in India. Okay. In the first to 5th century, it was developed by Aryabhat. It was developed by Aryabhat. It was developed by Aryabhat, and then later in the from 6th or in somewhere in the 7th century, the Zero, it was developed by Brahmagupta. Okay, this is, I'll take it in Brahmagupta. It was developed by Brahmagupta, and later on, slowly it was spreaded or taken up by the Arabic world. Since this is going to be a very practical class, okay, it is going to be a very practical class. Today I am going to talk not about the history of writing. I am going to talk about the common mistake. जो सारे
सिंपल सिंपल सा जो मिस्टेक्स है हम लोग कभी नंबरिंग वगैरह जो लिखते हैं, नंबर्स वगैरह जो लिखते हैं उसमें हम करते हैं। एक्चुअली स्टैंडर्ड मेथड क्या है, किस तरीके से हमें लिखना चाहिए ताकि हमारे जो नंबरिंग वो अप्रोप्रिएट और प्रॉपर हो जाए। नॉर्मली मैं ऐसा कोई भी चैनल नहीं देखा है जिसमें इन सारी चीज़ों को एक्सप्लेन किया जाता है। नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट द टेक्निक्स, how we develop it and how should we write it. Actually, see, most of the time I have seen the common mistake. This is the way clockwise. Many children or many teachers even they write it in the common way, writing zero in this way. Whereas while we do write or we draw a circle, it should always be in anti-clockwise. It should always be anti-clockwise. Now this is the English letter. Normally zero is like this. Okay, normally zero is like this. So it always, whether you are writing O or whether you are writing zero, it should be in anti-clockwise. Not it should be in this way. अगर आप इस तरह लिखेंगे तो जीरो कभी भी आप ढंग से लिख नहीं पाएंगे, प्रॉपर सर्कल कभी भी नहीं बनेगा। सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल लाइक अगर आप 100 लिख रहे हैं ऐसे तो ये कभी भी बराबर नहीं होता है। दिस इज अ रॉन्ग वे, दिस इज अ रॉन्ग वे, but this is the right proper way to write zero. So how should we add zero or O? Okay, but since I am talking about the numerics, I will be taking few numbers in which we do mistakes in writing. So let us see. देखते हैं कि जीरो जैसे हम जीरो का लिखने का तरीका है एंटी क्लॉकवाइज। ओके, जो घड़ी का सुई होता है, घड़ी का कांटा जो जिस तरह घूमता है उसका उल्टा दिशा में हर समय हमें लिखना चाहिए, यानी हमको इस तरह लिखना चाहिए। दिस इज O, दिस इज नॉट जीरो। फॉर एग्जांपल लाइक इफ यू आर राइटिंग 100, it should be like this. And the common mistake that we do, one is like this, and then when we write zero, it goes like this. This is actually wrong way. When we write like this is also wrong. But this is also wrong. When we write 100 like this is also wrong. But what is the proper way? The proper way is 1 and then 100. All the three numberings अगर हम लाइक करें तो तीनों का सेम साइज बराबर होना चाहिए। That is one of the common mistake that we do in writing sheet. और ये हो सकता है बहुत कॉमन है, आप लोगों के लिए बहुत कॉमन है, सबके लिए सब सोचेंगे कि ये बड़े मजेदार चीज तो नहीं है, बहुत कॉमन है। Yes, it is very common, but it has a great impact in our writing system, right? It should always be in this way. So anti-clockwise. When you write it in anti-clockwise, you get a proper shape. Okay. And even if you are making a circle, if you do like this, it is always going something. So going this way is always wrong. But going this way, you can always make a proper shape. Even so, this is how you will have to do. So this is one of the common mistake that we do in our writings. जब भी हम लोग लिखते हैं ये common mistake होता रहता है हम लोगों से। इस तरीके के हमें लिखना नहीं चाहिए, ये गलत तरीका है कि राइट साइड से या clockwise, making clockwise the circle never gives you a proper shape. Okay, कभी भी ये proper shape नहीं देता है। दूसरा चीज ये तो हो गया आपका नंबर जीरो ना। इसमें कई सारी चीजें हम कॉमनली हम बोलेंगे, हम टॉक अबाउट द कॉमन मिस्टेक्स दैट we do in our day-to-day life. Common mistake, for example, like 2. अगर हम 2 को लिख 1, you can write like this. This is also fine. Normally, actually, the writing style it has to be. This is the right way. But yes, it is also accepted. It can be okay. But then writing number 2. This is also 2. In all the books or everywhere, you will find the number is written like this. The 8 is always straight and the technique is like this. You are doing like this and then you go like this. This is wrong style actually. This can be, I won't say that this is completely wrong, but then in the preliminary stage, प्राइमरीली जब हम इसको सीखते हैं, लिखना जब हम प्रैक्टिस करते हैं या लिखना चाहते हैं तो बेसिकली हम लोगों को इस तरह नहीं होना चाहिए या इस तरह, कोई इस तरह लिखते हैं। ये बंगाली 2 है, एक रो है memory, not in English. This is also wrong, this is also wrong, this is also wrong. Right? But what is the correct way? You will have to go, this is how fast you will have to take it in clockwise and then the straight. Always, the each has to be always straight. This is a common mistake we do, and in the world, nowhere in any book we find the number is written like this or number is written like this. These are actually wrong. A lot of research is done to understand what is right and wrong. So let me tell you all, I'll slowly go. अगर आपको चीजें समझ में आ रहा है या अगर आप समझना चाह रहे हैं तो ही ये लाइव आपके लिए अच्छा लगेगा, और बाकी जिनको कोई बैड कमेंट्स नहीं करेंगे, कोई बुलिंग नहीं, कोई टीजिंग नहीं. कुछ लोग होते हैं कि सोशल मीडिया में आके कभी भी कोई लाइव भी देखते हैं या कभी भी कुछ भी देखते हैं तो तुरंत क्या करते हैं, चलो कुछ बैड कमेंट्स या अपना कैरेक्टर इस सारी चीजें नहीं होना चाहिए. Right? Because I don't entertain all those funny comments, bad comments and all. So those who are finding my live, you can directly join, and if you wanted to learn something, you can join at any time. But mostly the live classes will be from 8:30 in the evening, and it will start right from today only. So I encourage you all to join at that time. Okay, now number 2, it is always written in this way. Okay, it is always written in this way. You have to, this 0, it has to be in anti-clockwise. It has to be in anti-clockwise. This is the techniques that so far I have discussed. Now what happened? Writing 3, the number 3 that I have written, this is also right, but basically it has to be straight and then this. This is, then this, and then coming again. कुछ लोग इस तरह भी लिखते हैं, इस तरह भी उल्टा लिखते हैं, तो that is not exactly the right way. And the number 3 is always to be written in this way. Okay, so that at the preliminary stage, if you are developing these techniques, it will definitely help you to shape your writings in a very proper manner. Now, in case of 5 also, it is always there, right? It is always there. In case of 6, it is like this. First go to the anti-clockwise and then come. Some people they write it like this, 6. This is a wrong way. This is a wrong way. You should not practice. You should not practice writing in reverse mode. Okay, it is like this. It's many. I have seen many children they do write like this. And even the teachers also, they don't correct it. Parents also, they don't bother about it. What happens in the future, in the near future, when they develop, they keep on, and the numbering systems never comes in proper shape and never comes in proper line, and it doesn't look good. Okay, so that is why ये जो common आज की जो लाइव है बहुत common है, बहुत practical चीजों के ऊपर हम बातचीत कर रहे हैं. 7, actually number 7, it is like this is style, but normally in all the books you will find like this. In earlier days हम लोग number ऐसे करते थे, यहाँ बीच में काट भी देते थे. But it is this standard now. Now for the calligraphic writing, you can make it like this. This is also right. But then basically I prefer in the preliminary stage not to go in this way, not to go either in this way, neither in this way. You can just write like this. The best way to write, and you will develop a very good handwriting. Okay, so this is. Now the most common mistake we do in writing 8, number 8. Okay, कुछ लोग इस तरह की करते हैं. This is also a 0. This is a blunderous mistake that we do in writing 8. Often we do write like this. It is in this way, then in this way, and then coming in this way. This is also a wrong way. Very much wrong way. You cannot do it, and you cannot make a proper shape. The best way is, the best way is writing S and then going like this. Always. This is the way. So first of all, go anti-clockwise, then down-clockwise, and then straight. Okay, this is the right way, but this is the wrong way. So you cannot write You cannot write this in this way and you will never get proper shape. कुछ लोग ऐसा भी करते हैं, ऐसा एक्चुअली लिख देते हैं उल्टा. I hope you will find this in the days to come. You will find very much helpful. And so this is 0 in this way, anti-clockwise, 2 in this way, okay, and then 8 has to be like this. It has to be like this, and then coming, then going again, then going like this. I wish you found it beneficial, and please do continue to like the lives, as well as if you are finding the live beneficial for you, please do like the channel and subscribe it. And the live classes is going to come up in the evening. So thank you so much. Have a good day.